Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Leal in this incarnation. Today, I am here to talk about part of the energy of this week because I will continue tomorrow. There are two important events this week. The first one is Mars in Aquarius in a square with Uranus in Taurus. This is already active. We are going to feel it the whole week in a very intense way. And then we have the new moon in Pisces of March 10th that I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. I'm going to tell you something about this energy today, but we will expand later. So let's start with the square between Mars and Uranus, and I wanted to remind you that the square between Venus and Uranus is still active until the 7th. So I mentioned this week. This aspect could bring activations of terrestrial changes in the collective level, could be manifestations, movements from people, that are originated from a reactive place. This could be a channeling of this energy, especially in groups and organizations, because that is what Aquarius rules. And clearly this reactivity could be awakened in individuals. So I always talk about the importance of working with our anger, with transits with Mars, because in this connection with Uranus, in this tension with Uranus, could be could present a sensation of wanting to liberate of something from a place of impatience even. And it is very important to pay attention how you are directing your energy to prevent accidents that in the end they are not accidents, they are showing us something, because this is something that is very synchronic with transits with Mars and Uranus. And as I was saying yesterday, everything is happening to be more aware of our energy, and in this case to make a different move. This is pushing us to act on a change that we know we have to do and that we need to do, and that could imply to give a leap of into the void, to give a leap into the void and assuming the initiative and our independence, because beyond the square, Mars in Aquarius is going to do a sextile with the North Node in Aries. That is going to last from the day 3 to 6. So this gives us an impulse to, it's a harmonic aspect. This gives us an impulse to assume the courage to take the evolutionary path and transcending fears and insecurities, because the North Node is in conjunction with Chiron. So as always, there is a transpersonal planet in an activation. Events cannot be controlled, no matter if our ego wants to do it. Events cannot be controlled, but they are inviting us to read the synchronicity. They are presenting to understand in which way life is wanting to redirect us, and also our soul. So in general, this is very linked with acting in something, ideas, projects, sudden opportunities that could present, and they are linked with an evolutionary purpose in the individual and finally also the collective level. And to move to those opportunities and to do these changes, it will be important to transcend inner resistances and limitations and to leave old structures behind. So, okay, I wanted to comment that. Then let's talk about Mercury. Mercury is in Pisces, the planet of communication and our mental processes and information exchange, and is making this sextile with Uranus in Taurus already today. So this is about downloading of ideas and creativity and synchronic information that is very useful for the path. It is a harmonic aspect. And also Mercury is going to do a conjunction with Neptune from the 6th to the 9th. So this is a moment that on one side could represent inspiration, compassion, better understanding with other people, empathy, all these things linked with the nice face of Neptune, but also the polarity of this transit could be linked with lack of clarity, confusion, because the rational mind is trying to interfere every transit with Neptune is inviting us to hear our intuition, to hear our soul. And the rational mind is not very useful in these transits. So this is going to be very active because the new moon in Pisces is in conjunction with Neptune. So we are going to be in a high contact with emotionality and sensitivity since today. So tomorrow I will talk about more. I will talk more about this. Sorry. And the last thing that I wanted to comment quickly is that this March 10th, the same day of the new moon, Mercury is going to enter in Aries and is going to stay there until May 15th, because it's going to do a retrogradation in April from the from April 2nd, sorry, to April 25th. So Mercury is going to participate from the next eclipse in Libra that is going to be in April 8th. And we are going to have the first eclipse on March 25th, that is of South Node in Libra. So 2024 is very accelerated, and the seasons, the eclipse season is a period of acceleration where many things are happening and life is redirecting us and putting us where we have to be. The way we are transiting them is going to depend on us, as always. So, okay, we will talk about that later. The fact is that when Mercury enters Aries, it's going to create a sextile with Pluto in Aquarius. So this is something very new. And this is like facilitating a process to assuming our power and transform patterns that are preventing us from expressing ourselves from a place of independence, and to have different opinions from the environment too. But it is important with this Mercury in Aries to tune with the assertivity. I don't know if that word exists. I hope it exists. But this Mercury in Aries could have this polarity of aggressive communication, you know. So we will talk about this later. I just wanted to comment in a quickly way. So family, I'm ending the video here. Thank you everyone, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.